Welcome to Chevalier, where we are here to help people find happy, healthy, and long term relationships. And it don't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, South American, Australian, or even the penguins in Antarctica. Happy November 1st. It's the first of the end of the year, I guess you can pretty much say. Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas, New Year's. Time for the family, time for friends, time for relaxation, time for thankfulness, but most importantly, time for reflection. What have we done this year? What do we plan to do to end the year? What are we doing right now? And how are we getting there to reach the goals that we set for ourselves on January 1st? Most people set these New Year's resolutions and, what I plan to do is this, and I want to lose this much weight, and I plan to find a relationship. And I think now is the time to reflect on that. A time to consider if we've actually set out for the goals that we wanted to reach. Are we any further than we were in January? Have we made any progress? If we have made any progress, how much closer are we to that dream that we want? And to me, this is why Chevalier exists and why I work so diligently to make sure that I can continue to help people who want happy and healthy relationships find happy and healthy relationships. Because so often we hear in dating about how much, this gender war has affected, especially in the ethnic culture, whether you're black, whether you're Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, what men should expect, what women should expect, and vice versa. And I think the one thing that goes unfocused is the understanding that, yes, you can want whatever you want. Yes, you can have whatever you're willing to want as long as you're willing to work for it. There's nothing wrong with setting high bars and expectations. There's nothing wrong with wanting the best, with wanting to date the best men, the men that makes the most money, the women that look the best, the women that are most fit. But the one thing that curbs 90% of people from finding what they want is, are you willing to give equally to what you want? And that tends to be the problem, especially for modern women who say they want happy and healthy relationships. Because unfortunately, a large percentage of these modern women are too lazy to invest in the relationships they say they want. And this is why today's topic of the perfect picture makes this perfect sense for a lot of women, because the pictures you put up on your profiles says a lot about who you are and what you're looking for. What I mean by that is, if you're looking for a man who's a chef, then it would make sense for a woman to maybe put up some culinary pictures, some food that she's worked on, her years of experience, and talk about what makes her the great chef that she aspires to be and the type of man that she wants to add to that. Or for instance, if you have a woman who's an accountant, you'd have a woman who talked about her experience in accounting, her education in accounting, what makes her a great accountant, and then what she plans to do to better the man that she's with, to maybe even build an accounting firm together. Speaking about what you bring to the table, modern women, to the type of relationships you want, will better help you find the men that you say don't exist. But sadly and unfortunately, because the majority of profiles contain pictures of women who want to show off how top heavy they are, how big their butt is, and how big their booty is, and how nice their body is. But then consider that most of these profiles say, hey, well, I just want to be spoiled, and I expect the man to do A, B, C, and D, and that's it. I tell modern women very often, especially my clients, that modern women do a unfortunately horrible job of explaining to men what you bring to the relationship you say you want. You look at it in a simple contrast like going to the grocery store. If I go to the grocery store, I want to buy and purchase maybe several items. In return, the store tells me what these items are worth. I purchase said items, and then I go my separate way, and they're still here from when I'm ready to return to purchase more items. Relationships work in the same manner, modern women. If you want a man of a certain stature, then you have to bring more to the relationship that you're looking for. And we're not talking about guys like Pookie and Ray Ray and beta males. We're talking about men who actually have a network and a net worth of not just financial assets, but of other means as well. Things that are going to help elevate you to the next level. Well, that's why I say network, because maybe this is a guy that knows the people that's going to elevate you in the field you want to be elevated in. When I say network, maybe this is the guy who has assets that he's building for an inheritance for the family that he wants to build with you, that's going to last generations down the line, so your kids, your grandkids, and your great-grandkids don't have to work as hard as maybe you had to work. I'm talking about men who work blue-collar jobs, Amazon, FedEx, UPS, at the meat plant, who works at the American Can Association, who's a police officer and firefighters, guys who have hourly pay but has the potential to, in other words, earn as much as they want to earn, as long as they're willing to work. We're talking about guys who have the potential to earn 60, 70, 80,000 a year, easily putting them in the top 20% of all earners in this country. We're talking about guys that when they go out and about, you can see that they dress like they're the CEO of a company, even though they may work the janitorial services at a high school. We're talking about guys who stay clean cut, whether they got a full beard, whether they got a hair full of dreads. They stay professionally looking well. They smell good. They keep themselves speaking and acting in a manner in which they want to be respected by their coworkers and peers in their community. And you don't have to be dressed like me to garner that respect. Wearing your pants around your waist, taking pictures where you could show your friends, family, coworkers, their picture, and they would see it in a positive light, is a start. I tell women all the time that your picture should reflect the type of man you're looking for. And the best way to do that is to take pictures that are wholesome. Take pictures that you could show your family and friends and they would see it in a positive light. Be the type of woman that when the type of man you're looking for sees that picture, it makes him know that you're the woman worthy enough to be a wife. I often start off with the big premise that for women, if you're not looking for a relationship, you shouldn't be on dating sites. Because dating is the process of vetting someone for a relationship. And so often the number one thing that deters dating for most modern women is you're on dating sites when you're not looking to date. If you're just looking for a hookup, if you're just looking for friends with benefits, because a lot of modern women say they're looking for friends and they're really looking for friends with benefits, then be honest. Put that out there. Let people know that. And then build a relationship on what you say you're looking for and what you bring to the table. Instead of saying, I'm just looking for a friend, I'm just trying to see where it goes. Let people know what you're looking for and take pictures to reflect what you're looking for. More is better. You don't have to wear little to nothing to get the attention of men who want something more than sex. You can dress in an articulate manner and still get that same attention, that same affection, that same love, that same loyalty. The picture you put on your profile, especially your main profile picture, tells men who you are and what you're looking for. And if you're the type of woman that meets guys and all they want is sex, then you have to look at how you're carrying yourself and what your pictures on your profile reflect. Do these pictures reflect the woman who's wife worthy? Because very often I hear women that say, I'm looking for a man to find me. And I say, well, living alone for the rest of your life is probably a pretty realistic option. No man is going to look for you. Because women who get found are the women who are ready before the man even sees them. So ladies, when you put up a profile picture, make sure your profile pictures reflect what you're looking for. If you're looking to be a wife, but your pictures reflect a woman who just came off the corner at 2 o'clock in the morning, then you can't be surprised that you can't find what you look for. And the basis, at the end of the day, picture perfect. Let your pictures reflect the type of men you're looking for a happy and healthy relationship that's going to lead to a marriage. Till next time, peace. We are gone.